But yeah, as you can see on this weightlifting belt, you can see the Gym Reapers logo embroidered on the outside of it. Good stitching. It's a good quality leather from what I feel. Very thick. The number one thing that you look for when it comes to weightlifting belts is the quality of the leather. And from what I see, that this is a really good quality. It's flexible, but not that flexible. It's still sturdy enough till you can get a good brace on it. What's good, YouTube? It's Tyron again with another video. Recently, I haven't been able to record any in-gym content for you guys, so I don't have anything to prove what I'm about to say. But I am officially a part of the 1,000 pound club. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Here we go. And I just want to take this part of the video to say that I thank God for getting me to this point. I started my fitness journey January 26, 2023, and there's been a lot of ups and downs over the last year and a half. It hasn't always been easy for me. But I just want to thank God for blessing me with the energy, consistency, and discipline that has gotten me to this point. And as you all already know, once you hit one goal, you have to be ready to set others for yourself. And with those new goals, you have to have the necessary tools to achieve them. Which brings me to the topic of this video. This is a day that I've waited on for a long time and it's finally here. I now officially have a proper strength training set. As you can see, I chose to buy this set from Gym Reapers. If you follow any fitness influencer on social media, or if you follow any fitness-based content, you have seen ads for this company right here. They literally have ads on every platform, and for good reason too. This company is legit. They're approved by some of the best powerlifting organizations in the world. As it stands today, this company and these products are approved by the IPF, the International Powerlifting Federation, the IPL, the International Powerlifting League, the USPA, the United States Powerlifting Association, and the USAPL, the United States Powerlifting Organization. So yeah, these guys are the real deal, and them being approved by that many organizations played a big part in me buying this kit. So yeah, without further ado, we finna get to this unboxing. Okay, so on the initial opening, I can see that they're packaged quite nicely. Everything in here, everything is neat. Everything has the Gym Reapers brand on it, which is nice. You can see in my hand right here that this is the packaging for the knee sleeves. For those who may be wondering, knee sleeves are important for powerlifting because they provide stability and compression for your knees. Whether you have any pre-existing knee issues or you want to prevent any future ones, knee sleeves are a good way to go. If you're an aspiring powerlifter and you want to go up in weight, there comes a point where you need extra support and extra stability. Because in any exercise where the major hinge point on your body is your knees, there's going to come a point in time when there's too much strain being put on your knees and there's too much pressure being applied. So you need knee sleeves. And any quality pair of knee sleeves are going to have a certain level of stiffness to them. This is the aid in that compression and that support that I was talking about, and it can also help you during your lift. Specifically speaking for squats, knee sleeves can help you on the concentric part of your lift or rising back up to a neutral position. You're already fighting against the stiffness of the knee sleeves on the way down into the squat. So when you're rising back up, it just gives you that extra push. And this can greatly help you when it comes to you hitting PRs. And just a side note for those who already have knee issues and want to use knee sleeves. Knee sleeves won't make your knee issues any better, they're just gonna mask them for the time being. Your knees may feel good and feel strong during the exercise, but once you come out of the knee sleeve, the problems are still gonna be there. So just be mindful of that. Now I'm gonna open this up so you can see what the knee pads look like. Yep. Feels sturdy, feels real sturdy. I can feel the compression aspect already. I feel like these are gonna provide a good level of support for me. Also in the bag came a little knapsack. I'm not sure if I'll be able to put all of my gym equipment in here, but it's still offered regardless with the Gym Reapers logo on the front. So yeah, it's a nice thing, it's a nice touch. But that's the knee pads and the knapsack. On to the next part. So now we have the wrist wraps. The purpose for these are pretty much the same as with the knee sleeves. They provide protection and support and stability for your wrists. This is more so in my wheelhouse because I deal with on again, off again wrist issues ranging anywhere from inflammation to regular wear and tear when it comes to exercising. To be honest, I wish I had these a long time ago because these would have really came in handy. You can see the Gym Reapers logo on the front. And you can also see that it has some really strong Velcro on the back, which is good. So the thing for these, you're gonna put your thumb through this loop and you're just gonna wrap it around your entire wrist as tightly as you can. And this is to make sure that your wrists are properly supported. There's stability in there. And there's really no flexion when it comes to potentially exercising. So these are gonna come really in handy when it comes to bench pressing or any curls that you may be doing. The heavier you go when it comes to bench pressing the curly, the more so you're gonna need either a strong wrist or a strong wrist support. And that's pretty much it with that. Okay, next in the box we have the lifting wrist straps. These are specifically for deadlifting and they will really come in handy, especially if you plan on leveling up. I already had a pair of lifting straps when I first started my fitness journey and they're still in great shape, but I just wanted to level up everything. You know, considering I'm in the 1,000-pound club and all that, you know. I'm a really big deal. But yeah, it's really nothing special to these. As you can see, it has the Gym Reapers logo, as all this stuff does. So how to properly use these is you're gonna loop this end through the hoop. And you're just gonna pull it through. And then make sure that your wrists are in as well. You're gonna tighten it as much as you can. And if you can see, there's a foam piece on the end to make sure that it's not abrasive to your wrist. And you're just gonna pull it tight. And how to properly use this on barbells is you're gonna loop this end around the entire barbell and tighten it as much as you can to secure your grip. This will help you greatly when it comes to deadlifting and deadlifting heavy weights. Because me personally, my natural grip strength gives out at about 315 pounds. So wrist straps for me are always gonna be a must. So yeah, that's pretty much nothing to it. You're just gonna wrap it around your wrist and you're gonna loop the strap in through the hoop and tighten it as much as you can. And then when it comes to the barbell, you're gonna loop this strap in again around the barbell as many times as it takes to secure the grip strength. Wrist straps are important because whenever you're deadlifting heavy weight, when it comes to your grip strength and when it starts to fail, you start to overcompensate for other parts of your body, i.e. your lower back, which is the hinge point for deadlifting. And that will almost certainly, like 100% of the time, lead to back problems. So yeah, I advise anyone who wants to take powerlifting seriously to get you a good quality pair of wrist straps. And wrist straps by themselves aren't on the pricey end either. I think my first pair of wrist straps was like $15 to $20 like for the pair. So you can find you a good quality pair on the cheap. But yeah, those are the wrist straps. And last but not least, we have the weightlifting belt. The big kahuna here. If you watch any fitness personality online, you will see that they use weightlifting belts quite often. The purpose of weightlifting belts is to provide something you can brace up against whenever you're engaging your core. And if you watched any of my videos and any of my gym vlogs in the past, you will know that I think that engaging your core is a very important part of any heavy exercise. Whenever you're engaging your core and you're bracing it up against a weightlifting belt, you're making sure that your entire back is stiff and there's no energy leakage or any spinal flexion at your lower back, which is your hinge point for squats and deadlift as well. Weightlifting belts are a really useful tool when it comes to exercising, but that doesn't mean that you need to depend solely on them. They're there to aid you in exercise, they're not there to do it for you. Weightlifting belts won't help you if you have an injured back to the point where you can't exercise without feeling pain, or if you have a weak core. So what I recommend that you do before even thinking about buying weightlifting belts is honing in on your technique and your form when it comes to heavy compound exercises. Namely the squat and the deadlift. Because anybody can have enough raw strength to be able to lift the heaviest of weights, but are you doing it safely and efficiently? That's the question. If you're able to effectively couple raw power with efficient technique, then before long, you're gonna be in the conversation with some of the strongest people in the world. And that's just you by yourself, by your own strength alone. If you're able to couple raw power with efficient technique with quality gym equipment, oh yeah, you're gonna be He-Man out here. You're gonna be Mark Henry. You're gonna be Big Show right here. Well, where's the Big Show? I'm sorry, I got a little carried away, my bad. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, weightlifting belts will not take the place of improper technique or an injured back. They will help you with your lifts, but they won't do the lifts for you, so just be mindful of that. But yeah, as you can see on this weightlifting belt, you can see the Gym Reapers logo embroidered on the outside of it. Good stitching. This is a good quality leather from what I feel. Very thick. The number one thing that you look for when it comes to weightlifting belts is the quality of the leather. And from what I see, that this is a really good quality. It's flexible, but not that flexible. It's still sturdy enough till you can get a good brace on it. The belt also came with the lever piece to lock the belt around you during your lifts so it doesn't go anywhere. From what I see, this is a good lever piece and it was manufactured with quality in mind. And it comes with new hardware to be able to install on your lever belt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this on camera so you guys can see like the finished product. Alright, so as you guys can see on the right hand side of this lifting belt, there are 8 different holes that you can use when it comes to placing the lever in the right spot when it comes to your own physique. And naturally with lifting belts, you're gonna wanna make sure that the fit is tight when it comes to you actually having it on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test all these spots until I find the right one for me, and then I'm gonna try it on to see if it fits well. Okay, so now I've assembled the belt to the best position for me and to the point where I can get the best brace for my core whenever I engage it. Okay, so now I'm about to try it on. Not sure if y'all can see this or not, but. So with these 4 prongs, they're gonna loop into the 4 holes on the left-hand side of the belt. And with this piece right here, you're gonna fully lock in the belt on your body. And it's as simple as that. All right, so now I have the belt on me. And for the fit and the placement of it, I can already tell that this is gonna provide me a good brace whenever I engage my core. Now, the correct way to wear powerlifting belts is always gonna be right above your navel. It's not gonna be at your hips. It's not gonna be over your chest. It's gonna be right above your navel. So the bottom part of the weightlifting belt should touch your navel, or like touch the top side of your navel. That's gonna be the correct placement when it comes to wearing your weightlifting belt. Boy, I can't wait to start deadlifting and squatting in this. And I noticed this one thing that all the powerlifters do online. They just, let me try it again. But yeah, there's that. If you guys wanted a better look at how I assembled the weightlifting belt, you can see that from the back side of the belt, or the inner part of the belt, I used the 2, not the aftmost holes, but the ones right next to them. There's a bracket piece that came with the hardware that goes into place before you put the screws in. And on the back side of the screws is the contact end of the lever piece. And if you ever find yourself where you're gaining weight, or if you just don't feel comfortable with the fit for the weightlifting belt, all you have to do is just take the screws out and move that with the bracket piece to any one of these mounting holes. Simple as that. But yeah, to recap on all the equipment that I got in my kit today, I got 2 knee sleeves, I got 2 wrist wraps, I got 2 lifting wrist straps, I got a knapsack that I probably won't ever use, and I got the big boy, I got the championship belt, I got my weightlifting belt right here. Overall, I'm satisfied with everything that I got in the kit. I'm satisfied with the quality of it. I'm satisfied with the make of it. If anybody wants to buy the same kit that I got the 10mm weightlifting kit, and it ran me about $200 more or less. It was $189 on the site, and then with taxes and everything included, it ran up to like $209 and some change, which isn't bad at all. Considering everything I got knee sleeves, I got wrist wraps, I got wrist straps, and I got a weightlifting belt, and a free duffel bag that I didn't even want. Yeah, I feel that was a good deal for me, So yeah, guys, that's been the video. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below. Let me know what I can do for future videos. Turn on the post notifications so you can be notified whenever I post future content. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.